Hi guys, welcome. I am Jamey, the Spirit Coach, and I am here to give you guys a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest, as this may or may not be for you at this time. Do feel free to check out the Zodiac readings that are posted on my channel. There may be a message there for you if this isn't your reading. Feel free to check those out. Also, give me a like and a follow, guys, if you haven't already. I truly appreciate the love and support for the channel. It helps me to get the messages out there. It also infuses your energy into the messages so that they're more likely to actually resonate with you. So definitely comment down below how it's matching up with your energy. I love that feedback from you guys. So for today, we're going to do just a general message. We're not going to do the zodiac readings for this particular video. We're just going to tap into the moon. We all know that we just experienced a full moon in Aquarius as of yesterday if you are in the United States. I really want to just pull some cards and see what this moon has for us, right? What she's trying to say, what she's trying to show us. What is she illuminating right now for us? I don't have a specific spread planned out for this. We're just going to shuffle and see what comes out, okay? We'll start with some oracle messages and we'll finish out with some tarot messages. So feel free to stick around until the end of the reading, guys. Sometimes you never know, there might just be that little bit at the very end of the message, and that's what you need to hear. So it helps to kind of stick with the whole thing and see how it plays out. Also, we'll see how it goes, but at the end of the reading, I may or may not do a full moon chant. We'll just kind of see how this goes. If I don't do a chant, then maybe we'll do like a little imagery exercise where we can channel down the energy of the moon, okay? So I invite you guys to call in your spirit guides, your angels, your loved ones, your ancestors, your team, right? Call them in and ask them to help us with interpreting these messages that the moon has for us. Spirit guides, angels, what messages can we get from this full moon and Aquarius? What is the overall message for us here? What's being highlighted with this Aquarius full moon spirit? Can we get one card? Well, that's like 4 cards, so we're going to put those back and shuffle again. Can we get one message, Spirit? Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Oh, wow. I love that energy. Take a moment and just kind of take in the imagery on this card. Creating heaven on earth. Ooh, I love that. Man, this Aquarius full moon is really, really helping us to bring in our manifestations. Think about the things that you set intentions for 2 weeks ago at the new moon, right? This is the time for that to come into fruition for you. I think it's also about a final release, right? Letting go of anything that's no longer serving you during this time as we're closing up cycles here. But this energy is very innovative. It's very creative. It's very like magical, This is you living in your authenticity, right? This is you doing what you feel called to do to create what you would consider to be your heaven on earth, right? So let's read from the book on this particular card and see. Let's just see what it says. It's going to take me a minute to find because this book does not oh, here it is. Okay. Lemuria or Mu is one of the earth's lost lands, where heaven really was a place on earth, a time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us, and the sun no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you are a part of the transition team who at a soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, your family, workplace, or even within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you are alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you are doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. Now, an activation for this particular card, and you can say this out loud if you'd like, but say to yourself, I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Okay, so this is really reminding me of like the Great Awakening that you hear a lot of, conscious people talking about, right? I feel that Mother Earth is really calling out for us to listen to her, to trust that magic is happening, to trust and believe that you are connected with all life force energy on this earth, and you are just as beautiful as the sun, the stars, the earth, the moon, right? You are just as powerful, just as big, just as bright. And you are, it's like coming into an awakening within the conscious collective, right? When I'm talking about the Great Awakening, this is happening. This is, people are shifting. People's consciousness is waking up. I know that around the world right now, things are feeling really confusing, really challenging. A lot of people are questioning a lot of things, right? So this is a call to have faith that there is going to be a massive change happening for the greater good, right? I want to pull a couple of cards from this enchanted map here, and let's see what is this heaven on earth looking like, right? How are we creating this? Let's pull like 3 or 4 cards from this deck and see. Let's just see what comes out. This heaven on earth. Believing that it's possible. Thinking about the Garden of Eden, right? The Garden of Eden, before we were no longer allowed to be there. There was equality. There was no shame. There was no insecurity. There was no comparisons. There was balance, right? All right, Mother Moon. What messages can we get regarding this heaven on earth? Golden Palace. Golden Palace. Another energy similar to this heaven on earth, like creating this golden palace, this place of sacred, sacredness. a place that is untouchable, even with it being up on this cliff, right? And kind of hidden back behind it. It's untouchable. And look, you can't help but see the big giant moon in the background. Great changes. Great changes. I can't help but notice also, if you look back here in the background of this card, it's like desolate, desert. But then where this palace is, it's all green and luscious and beautiful. So it's like the things from the past had to burn away and scorch up for this new growth to take place. This golden palace, this great strong foundation, this temple. What else can we get, Spirit? What other messages? Movement. Movement, yeah. We're going to be feeling a need to move, a need to make a change, a need to step into our own empowerment, self-empowerment, authenticity, innovative energy is what I'm getting. Can we get one more message from this deck, please? From the moon. One more message from the moon. Okay, I'm just going to take the one. Gentle gardener. I feel again like connecting with the earth, like listening to Mother Earth, connecting with her, appreciating her. Okay, so we've got number 23 here on this card. This is about great change because it breaks down to a 5. We've got number 82, which breaks down to a 10, a sign of an ending, a completion. And then we've got number 2. This is balance. This is harmony. I also see here that I feel this is the moon. This is the mother moon here, looking down on us, on these new, it's like these fairies are watching over these eggs, like being guardians over these eggs as they're incubating, as they're getting ready to hatch. So it's like the moon is kind of watching down over us right now and sending helpers to help us with creating this heaven on earth, this golden palace. All right, let's see. I want to read a little bit on these messages. Golden Palace. There is always enough. Ooh, and I was talking about that desolate land. Maybe looking around you, it may seem that you don't have what you need, but there's always enough to go around. It represents good fortune, wealth, prosperity, emotional fulfillment. You're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. Self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. And instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Sharing the wealth. Yeah, so it's like, again, like standing in your authenticity, building yourself up from that strong, sound foundation, right? Not skipping any steps either, not hiding yourself, not dimming your light, being completely you and knowing that you are worthy. You're worthy of this heaven on earth. You're worthy of creating this life of happiness, of enjoyment, of fulfillment, a life where people get along, right? A life where everybody works together in community. I mean, and if this isn't happening around the world, it's happening around you in particular with your community. So it's a time of positive forward motion, positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. It's a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, to change your hair, move your home or your business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. We have moved up. We have gone through a change, a shift, right? The fog has lifted. Actions are ready to be taken. It's a time of taking action. And then gentle gardener here, you be your own person, a conscious co-creator. The gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and belief create the reality that you are experiencing. Like I was saying, being a magician of your own life. Believing in limitless possibility, you can see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. Yeah, the moon is really blessing us right now with protecting our wishes, protecting our creations, right? Like I was saying, the moon is watching over us and sending her angels, sending her fairies. We're on the other side of great change. This awakening has happened. This movement is being triggered. This change, like we're feeling like we can't sit here anymore. We can't stay here anymore. Something has to change, right? Or we can't do something a certain way anymore, even. All right, let's clarify a little further. What is this Golden Palace energy, Spirit? What is this Golden Palace energy? What is this Golden Palace? Oh, I just saw it. I saw it. Ha ha ha. The world. The world and the Queen of Pentacles. Guys, it is so mind-blowing to me how synchronistic these messages are, how this reading is lining up, how it's all unfolding right now. Okay, the world talks about cycle completions. It talks about great endings for new beginnings. This is the end of the book, right? It's time to write a new book. The end of a story. It's not just the chapter ending. It's the end of the book, right? Walking into a completely new, abundant way of being. Look at how happy she is. Look at how lit up she is. She is walking on air. She's like so... She's uplifted, right? She's lifted up. The world. This Golden Palace. We are building the world that we want to see. Queen of Pentacles is very stable, very grounded, very fertile, very wise, an earth energy. Connecting with Mother Earth. I really feel it's so important for us right now to tap into the earth energy. This is also blessings on our finances. This is security. This is stability. This is financial abundance. She's a leader. She's in control. She can balance out head and heart. right? She is a master manifester because she understands the importance of, you know, having an idea and channeling that down and starting to take the action steps to co-create with spirit in order for that idea to become a reality. What is this movement energy? Anything else for movement? Page of Pentacles, another grounded, stable energy. Opportunities even. This could be financial opportunities. You may be, like a lot of us may be experiencing, you know, maybe you're thinking about a new job or just changing careers completely, or maybe you're thinking about going out on your own and starting your own business, or maybe there's a new job opportunity coming in for you, a new offer, or something shows up randomly out of the blue that you didn't expect, but it's something that's going to bring you some financial stability. It's also going to bring you, I mean, Pentacles is not just money, but it's also like, it's our home, it's our material things, it's the things that we need for survival on this earth. She holds her mandala rooted into the earth. The things that she's created, she knows will put forth fruit. She will receive fruits for her labor. 8 of Pentacles after that with this movement. 8 of Pentacles is a card of movement, but this is a card of putting your head down and getting the work done, right? Focusing, observing, planning, organizing, writing it out, you know, putting it together, like doing the thing, working on that project, right? Here she's working with herbs and candles and crystals and plants. And all of this is like ritualistic energy. It's also lined up with the cycles of the moon here above her head. So it would benefit us to work with the cycles of the moon, right? Think about the moon and all the different phases of the moon. Each phase offers you a different energy, and you can tap into that energy. You can utilize that energy to help you with manifesting, to help you with creating. Also looking at your own patterns, your own cycles, your own rhythms, right? You know, there could be certain times of the month where you feel really energized, but then other times of the month you feel really low on energy. So during those times that you feel really energized, how can you kind of organize yourself so that you can put forth the energy that you need to create whatever it is you're wanting to create in that time? And then whenever you are starting to feel slightly depleted, you can take a rest and you know, take a step back for a minute while trusting that the work that you've put in so far is going to keep you riding, right? Keep you like smooth sailing. There's a word, sustained, like sustaining you, right? What is this gentle gardener? What is this gentle gardener message? Oh, wow. Okay, one card flipped upside down and it landed directly on top of this gentle gardener. It's the 10 of Swords. It is in the reverse. I feel like it's just reiterating a complete new beginning. It's like the eggs hatching. The manifestation showing up. Right? The new job showing up. The new relationship showing up. Could be a relationship here with the Knight of Cups. It could be revolving romance. I know right now, I think Venus is in retrograde. So it might benefit you to kind of look at your chart and see where, you know, where your Venus is at and how it's affecting you. How is this moon energy, this Venus in retrograde affecting you? But anyways, back to what I was saying. It's an emotionally fulfilling new beginning, whether it's a relationship or whether it's just something that you feel passionate about, something you feel called to go after something that fills your cup and makes you feel good inside. It makes you feel empowered. It makes you feel like you're on the right path, doing the right thing, right? Five of Swords landed over here with the World and the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like an ending has come to this conflict in your life. We're pushing through on the other side of this conflict. Like I was saying before, it could be feeling confusing right now around the world. Things are tough right now. We're all feeling it, the weight of it, right? We're all feeling this. So I think it's important for us to be compassionate with ourselves, to be gentle with ourselves, to understand that we're going through changes and transitions both internally and externally, right? And then we've got Two of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. Two of Wands, it's about a choice, making a choice. Taking the wand that feels most authentic to you. And it's also like allowing yourself to daydream, allowing yourself to imagine the possibility of what could be. Coming back to this heaven on earth. If you were to imagine heaven on earth, what would that be like? And how can you create that now? How can we create that now? And then finally, Ten of Pentacles. Happy home, happy family, stable energy, abundant, thriving, community, connection. I notice here, like, everybody on this card in the imagery, they're holding hands. Again, calling my attention back to the interconnectedness of the earth and the stars and the universe. Working with the energy of the moon. Working with the energy of the earth. Two of Swords at the bottom of that. Another card of choices. King of Swords. Being truthful with ourselves as well, right? This is complete clarity here. So getting clear on those things. Getting clear on, like, what are you currently putting your energy into? Is it actually creating your heaven on earth? I want to see something really quick. The Ten of Pentacles originally came out in the reverse. I felt the need to flip it, but I am being drawn back to it. So I want to look at it in the reverse real quick. Okay, so in the reverse, it's like chasing luxury and status, financial losses, or negative energy around wealth. So I feel like we're all kind of coming into this phase where we're having to look at any type of lack mentalities that we might have, right? Not comparing ourselves to others, not, like bringing ourselves to a place of gratitude. So it says, oh baby, this is a big one. All the love and abundance and joy that you can master in your heart. It's coming your way and it's coming fast. It's time to prepare for its inevitable arrival and to commit to your long-term success. This energy is so big, in fact, that you should be prepared to spread some of it around and generously bring an abundance of positive energy into your life. Remember, perceptions change. You are one small move away from seeing the bigger picture and from unearthing a legacy of pentacles that is already yours. You deserve this success in love. Taste the pleasures of life and embody a state of consciousness that says, yes, I am worthy of all this success. Yeah, like getting out of that lack mentality, getting away from any type of comparisons or any type of negative thinking patterns, right? Like being compassionate with ourselves, being gentle with ourselves, loving ourselves completely, both our good aspects and our bad aspects. You know, loving everything about the self. And truly believing that we're worthy of loving ourselves and of receiving love from other people. The Page of Pentacles here is saying you're manifesting new opportunities, beginnings, good new ambitions, skills or training, new career paths, new connections, a beginner, earth magic, making plans a reality. So yeah, I really feel for those of you who have watched this reading, who are resonating with this message, I feel like you're finally at this point where like enough is enough. You're tired of being on the hamster wheel and putting your energy towards, you know, building something for someone else. It's time for you to build that for yourself. It's time for you to create your own heaven on earth, right? I feel like the conscious collective in general, overall, we're really being called to look at that. And also, like this last card was saying, like chasing, you know, wealth for the wrong reasons, right? So it's like, you know, not just going to work to get a paycheck, looking at those things. Why are you going to work? Are you doing something that feels good in your soul? Is this still resonating for you? Or is there something else that you could do that would still pay your bills but actually would feel better in your heart, right? I really think that's something that's happening across the globe, is like people are waking up and saying like, what am I doing and why am I doing this? And do I want to continue doing this? Do I want to create change? Is there something that I've sat down that I once wanted to create that I let go of that maybe I want to pick back up? Is there something I'm working on right now that could use a little tweaking? Or am I coming at it from the wrong approach, right? How can you sit down and journal? I welcome you to journal these questions, right? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? How is it benefiting me? How is it hurting me? Does it resonate with me still? Do I want to continue doing it? Making those choices. So I think to end this message, we're going to finish off with an affirmation, like our super attractor affirmator deck here. Feel free to take a screenshot of this message. Keep it with you. Keep it on you. But I do feel this Aquarius full moon is calling us to be in our most authentic selves, even if it means to rebel against the norm, right? Truly, truly just fully being our beautiful selves and not caring about what other people think, letting our own inner lights shine, listening to our soul, working with our own cycles as well as the cycles of the moon, right? All right, so what affirmation can we get from this moon for the overall energy, for the collective? What affirmation can we get, Spirit? Can we get one affirmation to finish the message for this moon? I accept that good things come easily. I am a super attractor. Yes. Yes. I love it. Again, feel free to screenshot this and save it on your phone so you can look at it every day and remind yourself, you are a super attractor. You are creating your heaven on earth. And good things can come easily. You don't have to work and kill yourself in order for it to manifest for you, right? Like I was saying earlier, like, what are you putting your energy into? And is it giving back to you, right? All right, so if that is all you wish to stick around for, I appreciate you so much. I am so grateful for you. I am so grateful for Mother Moon for giving us this message. It is going to be a beautiful time of great change. Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be such a lucky time, such a blessed, abundant time for all of us. So if you want to join me now, we're going to kind of close our eyes and do like a guided imagery exercise. I'm just going to kind of make this up as we go, guys. But we'll do this imagery exercise, and this is going to help us tap into that energy of the moon and channel it down, channel its light down and into us to help clear away what's no longer serving and help us to push through and bring up, bring back to life the things that are serving us, right? So go ahead and close your eyes for me. Take a deep breath. Roll your shoulders and your neck. Another deep breath. Imagine that you are floating up into space. Your body feels light and airy, and you're floating up into the sky. Getting closer and closer to the big, bright, full moon. As you become closer, you can feel the light rays of the moon penetrating your energy, entering into your auric field. As you breathe in, the moon's rays enter into your nostrils and flow down into your heart. You can hear crackling sounds as your heart begins to open and receive the energy of the moon. Suddenly, a light burst bright white out of your chest. And with each breath, you feel every weight of everything that doesn't serve you releasing itself. Every breath absorbs more moonlight, and every exhale blasts away all that is no longer serving you. Feel the mother's rays embrace you, comforting you, clearing you. You feel your body getting lighter and lighter and floating like the moon. You look towards the moon and you thank her for all of the beautiful blessings that she has given you. Thank her for this healing, for this release. And ask her to power you up with her energy to create the heaven on earth that you seek. Knowing that it is already within you and it already exists, you just simply need to tap in like you're doing now. Inhale and exhale, feeling gratitude as you feel yourself float back down into your body. wiggling your toes and your fingers. Open your eyes. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed that imagery exercise. Feel free to come back to it anytime you feel over this next week during this time while we're working with this energy of the full moon. We do feel it for about 3 days before and 3 days after. So it is still vibrant. It is still moving and working through us. So I thank you guys so much again for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Again, feel free to hit that like button, give me a follow if you haven't already, or comment down below how the reading is resonating. I truly appreciate you allowing me and holding this space so that I could tap into your energy for this reading. Blessings to you, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.